Hello friends, this is Borbala Banto CPA. It's Friday, April 3rd, 2020. Just wanted to give you an update about the SBA loans, also known as SBA 7B loans, and not the paycheck protection that we just made a little video about, but the regular SBA economic disaster loans. We got a lot of questions about what's going on with these loans, and here are the answers. So the loan application, it has been decreased from 7 to about 2 pages on the SBA website. So go to sba.gov/disaster and you will see it there. It's very short, very simple application. Like you've never had an application this simple with any banks. So any type of business that has been affected by the economic disaster, and most states, like I believe all states now are on the list that you can apply. So you had to have an economic injury and you can apply, go and apply. And then they're going to let you know if you can get it or not. You will only need your business information, EIN number, owner's information, obviously. You have to certify that you're a U.S. citizen or permanent resident. And then the only financial information they are asking is how much gross sales you had in the period of 12 months before January 31st, 2020. So basically that's February 1st of last year to end of January of this year. And what were your cost of goods sold, if any? So that's the only information that you need. Hopefully you have a good bookkeeping so you can get this information. If not, add together all the deposits in your business bank accounts from last February to end of January this year. And that's pretty much it. Now, at the end of the application, there is a box you can check that you would like to be considered for the $10,000 advance that supposedly is going to land in your bank account 3 days after your case is assigned to a loan officer. So that's it. You cannot request a certain amount. It's not asking you about where your economic injury laid, like you need help with your rent or your inventory, what's going on. We believe all that is going to be worked out when a loan officer will get in contact with you. So supposedly you're gonna get, I've not heard, I'm on all these chat rooms with CPAs, and obviously I talk to clients all day. I've not heard of anybody actually receiving the $10,000 advanced, but hopefully it's coming. So a couple of other things about this loan. Depending on how much your revenues were, you can get actually a bigger amount. And this is actually a loan, right? So the other one, the Paycheck Protection Program, is a forgivable, and most, it's like a grant. It's designed to be forgiven. The SBA 7B loan, this is a regular loan, although very low interest and very good terms. So if a business needs money for working capital, this is the way to go, like a bigger amount. You can get up to $2 million. Obviously, it's going to be, depend on how much income you had and what do they think that you will actually need. So it's going to be about 3.75 interest rate, up to 30 years repayment, which is again very, very generous. And I believe that there's an up to 1 year deferment on any monthly repayment. Covered period, it starts end of January again, so you have to have this economic injury after January 31st. And again, it does have this grant component of $10,000, meaning if you get turned down for the loan, you can keep this $10,000. You don't have to pay it back. Now, I got a lot of questions about what if I really don't want to accept the loan, even if they want to give it to me, can I just keep the $10,000? My answer to that is that we don't know. I've not heard anybody who was in that situation, but now I hear that most small businesses, especially those who got shut down, restaurants, hair salons, they did apply and they're waiting, for some help. So again, I don't see any downside of trying. You do have to say that, that you got injured economically, from the current situation. So and obviously we're in a disaster declared zone, so you can check that off. Businesses who do not have employees can file. Self-employed people, like a hairstylist that otherwise, she booth rents and earns, let's say $5,000-$6,000 a month, and now she's shut down, she can apply. While the other one, the Paycheck Protection Loan, is only available if you did have a W-2 employees. This one, the 7B loan, anybody can apply. What can you use the proceeds for? So the guidance says that you can use for fixed existing debts. So you can consolidate your debts. I heard some people actually having like high credit card debt for the business, and now this would be a way to lower the payments and lower the APR. So they can use it for that. Accounts receivable, payroll, medical leave, health benefits, mortgage payments, utilities, insurance, everything. Actually, the law says it cannot be used for refinancing, expansion, or growth. So it has to be something that's going on, like current working capital. But it does say that it can be used for fixed existing debts. So, to satisfy those. Collateral might be required depending on, how much you get. Usually, we mentioned this in a prior video, SBA loans are notoriously taking a long time, and they want all kinds of collateral, good personal credit scores. This one we're thinking they're going to be more lenient, but there is a collateral above $200,000. So if you're eligible for less than $200K, no collateral required or personal guarantee. There's no prepayment penalty, and they are saying that it's going to be about 21 days, 3 weeks for the first loan disbursements. We're going to see. Again, like, I've not heard anybody actually getting to the end of the process and getting funded. But it's supposed to be way simpler and way quicker than the regular 6 to 9 months SBA loans. So this is coming directly from the SBA. It doesn't go through the banks like the paycheck protection programs. So after you apply, you will hear back from a loan officer from the SBA. Let us know if you have any questions. We are continuing to monitor the situation. We wish you good luck and stay safe and be healthy. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.